Hey everybody, Teacher Mike here with VIPKID. Just wanted to talk to you a little bit about the firemen today. The firemen are our eyes and ears, and they are there to help us if there's any technical issues in the classroom. There's been a lot of improvements to the fireman system even since I've joined VIPKID. It used to be that you clicked a button and then a chat would pop up, or they would come into the teaching chat and then ask a message, and you'd have to uh, type in there what your problem was, why you had hit that button, and that took quite a bit of time. Sometimes it takes them a while to show up, and then you're communicating back and forth, and unfortunately, a lot of times they weren't able to get on it and help before the class was pretty much over. So now they've set up a chat just for the firemen. So you can go and you can click on your headphone icon, contact us icon, and type directly to the fireman what you're thinking, what's wrong. I can't hear the student, you know, and communicate about the class. Is the class canceled? They'll communicate it to you that way. So there's been some upgrades in the flow of communication to the firemen. That's helped. Something that most people don't know is that most of the firemen are women, so it's actually should probably be firewomen, and that they have limited English. So they may actually have less English than some of your advanced students, as far as mainly as far as like grammar and punctuation. The vocabulary stuff is there as far as headphones not working. They get that, but they're not gonna be able to write the next American, next great American novel, that kind of stuff. It's kind of a choppy conversation most of the time. A lot of emojis, a lot of yes no, um, binary stuff, and that's really all we need. We need to remember that, and this is what I wanted to. This is the point of the video that hit me today and made me want to record this. Is that the firemen cannot, or firewomen cannot, fix everything. So as teachers, we need to kind of take I would say, a stoic approach, that you should contact them when something's wrong. You don't want to let something metastasize, as far as I can't hear the student, or I can only hear every other word the student says, but I'll just keep holding stuff up and telling them to repeat sentences because we're at minute 10 and there's only 15 minutes left. No, you want to contact the firemen. You want to contact them about connectivity issues between you and the student in the classroom, what's going on in the classroom. But they're not going to be able to solve everything. They've got, we've got over 10,000 teachers now, so they've got, probably hundreds, if not thousands, of classrooms going on simultaneously. If not, yeah, if not thousands of classrooms, especially on a weekday when there's only a small period of time everyone's online. So they have to manage these cases and pop in and out of classrooms and things like that. So they may take some time to get to you, first of all, and it really may be end of class by the time they're really on it, if it happened later in the class. If it's something you notice right away, they'll probably get right on it. But if it's something out of their control, like today I had a kid on a iPad, and it was clear that the iPad's antenna was not strong enough in whatever room of the house they were in to communicate in real time at the level required for our class. Well, how do I communicate that to the firemen? Basically, it follows the KISS principle: keep it simple, stupid. Don't write them a novel. Say, hey, bad connection, bad internet. I don't know how to really explain to them that the iPad, I used to do a lot of electronic stuff that, hey, if the kid was on a desktop computer or next to the router, in the room with the router, this could go away. But I don't know how to communicate that in simple English or in Chinese, which I don't speak, um, quickly enough. So it just needs to be, hey, bad connection. Hey, get your eyes on this. Take a look at this. Can you see how the screen's glitching? Can you see how it's the video is going in and out and in and out and in and out? Okay, once they see that, they know what to do. But it may not be, other than calling the parents or sending a message to the kid, about, hey, can you move or can you refresh the screen? In this case, they weren't able to get the kid to another room or the parent on board with what was going on. So, yeah, you got to kind of breathe in and realize, hey, they're trying to, and they're probably getting a lot of abuse from all sides. They're getting drama from all sides. So treat them well. Send them lots of flowers, emoticons, smileys, things. Because I had the girl say to me, "Hey, I'm really." She wasn't angry, but she said, I'm really sorry this didn't happen. I was trying." She was sending messages to the kid, and that reminded me, hey, sometimes I kind of go, okay, like I wouldn't say troll them, but they say, is it better? Okay now? That's very common. The firemen are always, okay, it didn't glitch for this 15-second period over the last 2 minutes I've been watching. Okay now? No. Keep watching because, whatever's going on, whether it's a headphone issue, it's still, I'm pretty good with knowing when it's better or not, and just thank them when it is better and tell them it's not when it isn't. But, you know, she was like, I'm really, I kept sending messages and all this stuff. It didn't work out. And we need to keep in mind that they can't always fix it, and they've kind of feel self-conscious about it. So thank them. Thank them every chance you can, especially for the really good behavior. And also thank them that you appreciate that they even are there and showed up and tried to help, even if they couldn't. All right, guys, have a great day. Bye now.